There we go. Hey, everybody. Spider here again, once again. Braxton Smith, Coming Soon Podcast. San Antonio and Austin, man. I mean, of course, we are here in Texas, bro. And I was just on the post earlier, man. I was just saying, dude. I mean, this has been like the longest, seems like the longest freaking June ever, bro. Like, I know it's a short month, but damn, it was a long one, man.
Man, I really haven't paid attention to it, man. It's I really haven't really had time to pay attention to anything today, man. I've been kind of possessed. If you guys can't tell, like
There you go.
I've been possessed today, man. So I kind of really ain't paid attention to it. I called my boy Spotter and see if he could, hit up Russell Crowe or Alex or
There you
Chris
go.
and see if somebody can come do an exorcism on me, man. But
There you
I don't think nobody's coming to save me. So
Man, you know what's crazy, man, is that you brought up that shirt, right? You've got that Jason shirt, and
yeah,
you
y'all like
decided
that?
to wear that mask. But check out what I have, bro. Ready?
Ah,
What
so
about that, man?
look. I got my slasher shirt on, the number two greatest slasher of all time. My man Spider has the
Oh,
mask to go with the shirt, but right now I'm like I said, I'm possessed right now. But
there
that's
you
that's a
go,
badass
man.
mask.
Yeah, when you saw this shirt, I said, man, how did he know, man? I had this freaking mask on, brother. Shoot,
Great mind think alike, even
there you
though
go, man. I'm
one
saying
mind is possessed right now. So
we got the memo for the red shirt, so we're ready to go, man.
this wasn't planned, guys. This wasn't
No.
planned.
And man, I mean, of course, bro. I mean, like I was saying, I mean, for me, man, and I will say this because the month, I don't know if it was a week or the month that seemed to drag, but it's already July 3rd. Tomorrow's July 4th. Like I was like, damn, already, man. Like I was like, Jesus Christ, like it went by pretty quick, man.
I mean, this summer has been a blur to me, bro. I mean, I don't know if it's because what me and you have going on together, or
Yeah,
whatever, But this, I mean, I don't think I've kind of had a chance to, sit back and be like, oh, we're in the summer. It's
I
going by
know.
like that.
No, and that's true, man. Because even like now, like thinking, as far as like like Halloween, bro. Before you know it, it's gonna be Halloween. People are gonna be going crazy. I mean, we've been going crazy since last year, so
Right.
nothing new for us. But yeah, man. I mean, once October hits, bro, like I mean, everybody's gonna be doing something. Haunted houses, haunted trails. I mean, some of the ones that we covered last year, man. I mean, it's gonna be hella fun, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, dude. Like I'm looking forward to it this year, man.
Yeah, I mean, we look forward to it every year, but definitely this fucking year.
Yeah,
I mean, this is year one of us, actually officially year one of us having our show to come, our podcast, and
yeah.
me and Spider, I can speak on him as well. We're both very excited for Halloween this year, man, and we'll do a lot of things that we didn't get to do last year. We'll do some of the
Yeah.
things we did get to do last year. But we're looking forward to it. It's almost a spooky season. Who gives a shit about summer anyway when
Oh yeah.
spooky season is right around the corner. So yeah, man. I mean, shit, we're excited. We're gonna do it. My daughter is excited. I know y'all probably can hear
Oh
her.
yeah. There you go. Sure, everybody's
Yeah,
excited, man.
everybody's
Oh,
excited.
I'm just waiting for my neighbor's dogs to start barking. I was gonna say, hell, they're excited too, man. Shoot. And you know what's crazy, man? Because I know, I mean, just like you said, dude. I mean, you invited me onto this last year, man. I've been helping you out. This year, it kind of took on its own to where it was like, okay, you know what? We knew what we needed, and rather than just sit back and keep like thinking about it, we were just like, hell, we just pulled the plug, and here we are, man.
Here we go together. We're doing it. Um, this is like I said, man. We both came up with great ideas. We both came up with the idea to to run a podcast, and Spot already has a podcast, as many of very successful one, the Fight Card. So we put our minds together, and this is what we came up with. So this is our baby, and we looking forward to it. We excited. So
It was so successful that I started a group and I got kicked out of it, man.
man, look, tell me about they kicked my man out of his own
Yeah,
group.
bro. Like I went out there and I was like, what the hell? Like I was like, Jesus. But hey, they can have it, man. Hopefully they're doing good with it, bro. Because I think I left it too, man. I wasn't
Yeah,
even really.
it ain't the same, man.
Nah, hell
But
no.
speaking of, man, groups, bro. So for the past, so yesterday I rewatched uh R.L. Stein's Fear Streets on Netflix.
Yeah.
part one, part two, and part three.
Oh, damn.
They're not for some people, but man, I really do enjoy the series. I like it a lot. I hope the books are good as well. I hope they do decide to come out. He does decide to come out, or they decide to come out with some more. Um, I mean, it was very good, man. It was very good. So good that I started Googling, like, does Fear Street have any DVDs? Like, where can you buy Fear Street DVDs? And we
Oh,
seen that
damn.
eBay was selling them, but it kind of looked sketchy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It kind of looked
Oh,
sketchy,
yeah. You
but
gotta watch out, man.
yeah, that's what Tina was saying. But they are really good. I enjoy them. I definitely enjoyed it on Netflix, and man, I wish I could. You know, maybe one day I'll have it. I could be able to add it to the collection. But
What's how many episodes, man?
so, bro, it's actually a movie, but it has three parts.
Oh, damn. You see, I didn't even know that. I know I've seen
Yeah,
part of it, but
yeah. You should. Yeah, I didn't know about. I didn't know if you saw it. They came out. I want to say a year or two ago, and you know, I've been watching. I've been a big fan of his for since I was a kid with
yeah.
Goosebumps and stuff like that. And I'm reading those books. So even the TV series show. But when he dropped these, man, it hits just right for certain nights. It's
Yeah.
the perfect Friday night type of sit in front of the TV, going to do the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
movie thing
bro.
with some popcorn. It's not too violent, too gory. The story is very good, and it has quality kills, and it fucking rocks from the beginning to the end. So I really enjoyed it.
Hell yeah, dude. And you know what? I mean, for me, it was yesterday, man. I didn't do much of anything. I mean, Saturday, I went to the what was it, the Rock and Wrestling event here in San Antonio before work, and of course, I was able to talk to Bob Bagwell, man, which was pretty cool, man. I had they had Jake the Snake Roberts, from old WWE, WCW, and it was pretty cool, man. I think it wasn't as packed, man, and I didn't think about it, but it was the Fourth of July weekend, so a lot of people were out celebrating or
Right.
enjoying time with their families. So I mean, hopefully Sunday it picked up for him, man, because I was like, damn, they were just out there chilling, and I was like, man, like. That's why I jumped on one interview. I should have jumped on the other ones. Honestly, I was gonna swing by Sunday to try to grab Jake the Snake, grab as far as an interview, and I didn't make it out, bro. I was hurting, dude. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting old, bro.
Hey, but at least you had a little bit of fun, and you were able to get what you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, for sure, man. I mean, the weekend before, I did the back to back. I was at the Alamo Con. Before that, it was a Southside Slasher, man. I mean, I've been
Right.
out there,
Yeah.
man. So of course,
Yeah.
I've been getting out.
Yeah. You've been hitting them, bro. Even when I was over there in San Antonio, the month of April,
Yeah, bro.
we did one or two in April, and we did
Yeah,
two in April, I think, right?
yeah, yeah.
We did two in April, so yeah, like you've been on it, man. So we're gonna get you, you get a little break this weekend, and then next weekend we'll be in Bastrop, so we're back at it.
No, for sure, man. And of course, I mean, that's going to be at the gas station. They're going to have one guest that's going to be free as far as admission. I mean, I've never been there. Of course, you've been there before with the shop, and of course the barbecue, man. We're going to have to get us something to eat, and depending
Right.
on what, man, because I think it stopped at 6 o'clock, right?
7, so it's from one. It's
7.
from 1 to 7.
Okay. I was going to say that way we can find something to do afterwards, man. See where we can hit up, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully we can definitely we'll find something to do for sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe go film a little bit. Maybe check out some places. Maybe catch a movie or something. But we'll definitely find something to do. While the gang's all in town and we're all together. So
Oh yeah, bro.
looking forward to it.
No, yeah, and of course the final guys, man. I got to bring them up, 'cause they're going to be out there hanging out with us, man. As far as Vince, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, Vince also.
Yeah,
Vince will be up from Alabama, from Hoover, Alabama. Alex and Chris, they'll be in attendance with us. They're coming from San Antonio with Spada.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll be fully, all the final guys, and we'll all be there, ready to go.
Yeah, bro. So it's definitely got to make it good, man. I mean, it's going to be a great time to go be out there. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be plenty of people. I know I ran into vendors from here that said they were going to be out there, so that's pretty cool, man. I was like, all right, man, I'll see y'all out there. I, I don't know how big it is inside, bro. I mean, you told
It's
me,
not,
man.
bro. It's not. It's gonna be one of those things to where, I mean, I'm interested to see how they're gonna have. I mean, they have to. It has to. They're gonna have it outside as well, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that shop's inside is very small. She's a pretty big star, man. I don't know how they're gonna make that work. But this isn't their first rodeo, so I mean, shit,
Yeah.
they'll be perfectly fine. They know what they're doing.
Oh
But,
yeah, yeah.
you know, it's not big at all. So I mean, expected it to be, you know, expect us to be kind of packed in.
No,
I want to take my Halloween. I'm gonna take Halloween 4 and 5 and see if she'll sign it. Maybe.
oh damn.
Yeah, maybe she'll
I
sign.
know. You know what? I haven't even thought about what I'm gonna take, man. But I'm definitely gonna make it good. You know, I'm gonna get something. I know. I was talking well, actually, you know, here in San Antonio, man. I mean, the month after that, it's gonna be well, actually September 23rd. But I'm gonna have Richard Walters. Well, they're gonna have Richard Walters out there. The guy from My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Right.
The guy was pretty cool, man. I mean, of course, you know, I caught up with him. Hit me up last minute, should I say? But I mean, we got something going. And look at, you know, even with him, I was just like, man, you know what? I kind of already know what I'm gonna take to him for him to sign, because every time I go somewhere, man, it's gonna have to be something like along that theme, along that movie line. But it's gonna be, I don't want it to be, you know, what other people are taking. I'm gonna start bringing like obscure stuff, dude. So it should be
I
interesting.
mean, bro. I mean, like I would take my, you know, my Bloody Valentine, like the Blu-ray, have him sign it. But
Yeah.
you want to kind of like doing something different. I mean, I haven't really, to be honest, man. I don't think I've ever seen anybody or even seen anything online to where I've seen like my Bloody Valentine hat or T-shirt. I mean, I just never seen anything, a cup or a
No,
bag
yeah.
or anything, bro. You know, maybe you can get like a pickaxe, a fake
Or
pickaxe, or maybe a
that's
smaller one that's
yeah.
real, but it's from Home Depot, and maybe have them sign it and put it up.
No, you see, and that's kind of, if not the pickaxe itself, I'm gonna probably get the handle, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
probably
or
have
the
it sign
handle,
it
or the
across, so I
handle.
can keep it back here, bro. So that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. I just don't want to say it, but that's what I'm thinking, man. So yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to show up with the pickaxe and him be like, oh crap, dude. I don't want to
Everybody
get
fucking
arrested,
flipping out.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, man. Because I want to have it, just have him sign it, like you said, and you know, just keep it in the back. That way, every time I go, it's like, oh yeah, you know, got the man to sign it. One of the things we talked about too, man, because I mean, I've told you before, you know, I'm a fan when it comes to 3D horror movies. He was talking about when you know, My Bloody Valentine 3D came out, how that was kind of like the resurgence. After that, it's when other films started doing it again, you know, because they had died down for a while, and I didn't think about
Yep.
it, but it did, you know.
He's
People
absolutely
got
right.
making it.
I didn't enjoy the 3D. I don't like it, but he's absolutely right. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely right. I remember watching it in 3D. It was just like, you know, it sucks, man. The movie doesn't suck, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, you see, and
regular standard. 4K. You know, I'm all for it, but
yeah.
you know, I'm just not a big fan of Blu-ray. I mean, of 3D.
No, yeah, and that's one of the things I was telling him. I was like, man, I mean, the last time I told you I went to go see Scream, you know, 3D, man, and I mean, I was telling him, I said, man, my eyesight's so bad, I didn't see no 3D, man. Like, I got robbed, bro.
Paid
You know?
extra for no reason, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm there standing, you know, with my freaking glasses, and I'm like, damn, dude. Like I could barely see anything. I mean, as far as like the 3D image, you know, and I was like, damn, man. You
Yeah,
know, but
I was like taking my shades off and on the whole
yeah,
movie. It's just for me it was just an uncomfortable experience in the theater, and I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
yeah. No, no, for sure, man. And of course, I mean, he's gonna be out there, man. There's gonna be a couple other guests. That's gonna be in September. But as far as you know, July coming up, we're already in July. But as far as the July
Right.
15th, and then the see what we got going on in August, man. I mean, you know, see what we can get to or get into,
Yeah.
man. But
We're
uh,
gonna try to get to. That's another thing I need to talk to the final guys about and see if they wanted to do something maybe in August where we get an Airbnb and kind of, you know, have them drive up and we just all go up together. August, I know
yeah.
Vince won't be able to make it because he'll be here in July, so he won't be able to do the one in
Oh,
August.
that's
He won't be
right.
able to go back to back, of
Yeah,
course.
you see,
But
in that August one too. I mean, they're you know, they're talking about 150 guests, bro. So, shoo.
oh, that it's also gonna be pretty big.
Yeah, bro, that one should
Yeah.
be freaking huge, bro. So we'll
Or
see, man.
we could chill. We could chill and kind of get ready for kind of get ready for the save and get ready for that one in October, bro.
No, no, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, man. So hopefully we'll be able to jump on as many as possible. You know, just to go out there and you know, I mean, It'll be good, man. I mean, because Houston, of course, like you said, man, that one's going to be. I mean, it is going to be good. I've already had a couple guests that are going to be out there. I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, just it's going to be fun, man. I mean, I want to go out there and actually, be myself and have fun and run around and meet people and
Yeah, bro.
build up this podcast, bro. Bring the, not just, I mean, especially the following, because it's going to be horror fans. So of course, that's kind of what we want. We want people to jump in here and be like, okay, yeah, this guy's an idiot, or this guy's pretty cool, man. Either one, I'll get a reaction, man.
Either one, long as they subscribe and they like.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's all that matters. But
if they give me a thumbs down, bro, I'm gonna have to put this on, bro.
Bro, but on another note, bro, I'm just kind of checking myself out here on this screen, and I mean, you would have to be crazy for you horror directors and writers not to cast me, man. Like,
man.
Who's gonna get away? Look at me.
Yeah, bro. They're gonna be a super mutant monster, bro. Be running and shit, dude.
Hey, chasing that. That's another thing in the Fifth Street. One of the killers, he was from the 1978 Camp Massacre. He had like a little jog run pace to him, which was pretty cool. I kind of like when it's a little bit more scarier when you got somebody with significant size.
Oh yeah, bro.
Truly insane, and they come. They have the devil looks in their eyes and they're coming to kill, but they're not walking and they're not taking their time. So you got somebody that's kind of in a hurry, want to kill you just as bad as you want to get away. Like, that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. It's kind of spooky.
No, that's true, man. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm somewhere and I see somebody and they don't look in shape, like, I'm running, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna run this dude.
I'm out of there, bro.
When you see a freaking physical specimen, you're gonna be like, oh shit, like, all you can do is stand there and try to fight. But hell, I mean, don't look good, man.
Don't look good at you. It don't look good for you at all. Not at all,
man. And of course, I mean, like you said, dude. I mean, July 15th, we're gonna be out there that weekend. Come August, back in Houston. September, I mean, here they're gonna have the one here, of course, like I mentioned. But October, man, I mean, nothing's out there yet. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to be happening. I know, I mean, something cool is going to be happening, but it's just a matter of what and when, bro. So
yeah. For me, man, my perfect October would be, I mean, watch a shit ton of movies, of course, but hit the convention in Kentucky. Also hit a few haunted houses and trails that month, and kind of and take my daughter trick or treating. That would be the perfect October for me. I don't want to kind of do too many on me. I don't want to do too many conventions. I don't want to spend like the whole month of October going to conventions. Like you said, there's not many posted right now. Who knows? Now that I think about it, bro, who knows? It may not be a lot. I mean, they may use up that month. I mean, because you got to think about it. Salem, Massachusetts. I mean, that's the hot spot in the world for Halloween. So I mean, people have been buying tickets since for 2 years ago for that event, the things they do there. Some of these Halloween towns, around the country, man, and they probably just kind of take a break in the month of October, and just because they know everybody's going to be scattered all over the place, getting their scares in and getting their ghouls and everything where they can. So,
and that's true. I didn't think about that, but yeah, man. I mean, it might be a perfect time for them to kind of regroup and take a month off and be like, man, we've been scaring people all year. Like, shit, take October off, come back.
I think so, because if you ask me, it's like if you come to me and say, Brax, bro, we have this 500 house attraction, live music, band, all the food you can eat. Or you want to go to the convent? Like me, I'm like, man, I'm going to the haunted house. I want to have some fun. I want to see what they got. I want to run around. I want to try some food, and actually get the, which we truly enjoy. Conventions, especially when it's not, there isn't any haunted houses going on. Going on, but that's just me. But maybe that's what they do, or are they going to do this year? So we'll see.
No, yeah, man, because I know there's another one going down in California, man, and I got to look them up, but I was trying to find their flyer just so I can post it. But they were gonna do kind of like the same thing like in October, with them having like all the like 5-6 people from a movie. They're gonna kind of do the same thing, but I think it was like Halloween, like they were gonna have actors from like part 1, 2, 3 all the way up. So that's pretty cool, man. I like that.
Good, Matt. Hey, could you? I mean, that's the ultimate for me. The ultimate place to go for a horror convention or a horror tour or a haunted house would absolutely be the East Coast and West Coast. So it would, for me, it would be Pennsylvania on the East Coast, and it would be California on the West Coast. I mean, they're dominating the stats when it comes to haunted houses and haunted attractions and ghost hunts and actual true horror crime that happened on the East and West Coast. So they're dominating. They've been dominating, and to me, they're the most haunted and scary states or scary sides of the country, in my opinion. So I mean, I bet that would be fucking a dream come true. A California horror convention. Probably.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, especially for those that are going to be local, man. I mean, if it's right in their backyards, and hell yeah, dude. I mean, for us, we'd have to plan a trip, a flight, something.
Yeah.
But
a little bit more difficult for us. But yeah, I mean, we kind of.
There you go. I forgot, man. Of course, I've been messing with the logos real quick, man. But I mean, you do have the mask on. It's the Gone Studios, of course. The guys out there killing it. We've got Alamo Distilling, of course, a company here in San Antonio, man. As far as the those companies that are working with us and rocking with us, basically, man. Hona CBD, we've got Official Water, Coffee Shop Har, of course, man. We're still waiting on that private label, so hopefully we'll get that cracking because I want my coffee, brother.
Yeah, I want my coffee too. I need a little bit of something to take the edge off this demonic presence that's over my body right now, man. Can't shake it, bro.
Man,
I don't think this demon's gonna free me anytime soon, man. What do you think?
I don't know, bro. You might end up having to go take a jog tomorrow with that thing on, man.
Man, are you prepared to do an exorcism over the phone?
Should probably. Let's go Facebook Live, man. Sure.
I know Alex and Chris will be for it. Call the guys.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
they'll be for it.
Yeah, man. We'll get everybody to go out there and freaking, light candles. I'll get some eggs, rub them on you, man. Some Vicks, all that stuff, bro.
Man, hey, when I start levitating off the floor, y'all don't get the hell out of here, bro.
Sure. You'd see the final guys look behind them. I'm gone, bro.
Be like, gone, bro.
I know. What do you think? I'm like,
Phew. Hey, look, you like, hey, I love him, but he is gone.
Yeah, man.
I'm gone.
I'm like, I'll let him check it off, man. Get through with it real quick. But man, bro, one thing, and I forgot to tell you before we jumped on, man. So I just grabbed a little something on Tubi. I mean, of course, you turned me on to the app. I've been going on there, freaking watching movies galore, bro. I've been having a blast. Crown, which was one of them. Of course, I watched it the other day, and I'm gonna put this one up, dude, because I did watch this one yesterday. I don't know if you saw my post, but check it out. What do you think, bro?
Wow, NATO, are you serious, bro?
Bro, I saw
that's right up your alley. I knew you.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like at the beginning, I liked it. That whole Harley Quinn, like that. Everybody sounded like her, bro. Like everybody had that little squeaky, clowny voice, man, and that kind of got to me after a while, man. But it was good, man. It was funny. It was, I was kind of expecting a little something different. Like I was expecting like a tornado, and then having the clowns just kind of have the arms coming out. I don't know. It was nothing like that. They kind of tornado just kind of dropped them off somewhere, and they just did what they had to. But there was a lot of gore. There was a lot of there was some good chemistry with the actors, bro. I liked it, man. It was cheesy. It was corny. There was gore in it, comedy. I mean, it had a little bit of everything, man. But I was cracking up, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was up my alley, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one.
That's hey, look, not my cup of tea, but I definitely but Tubi is. I'm glad you did check out Clown and you actually liked it. That it's very good, but yeah, man, I've been on this Tubi late night thing myself, and I've been on found footage films.
Yeah,
lost footage and found footage films. I've kind of been on a little kick with those here lately, and I've been watching a lot of them and seen a lot of corny ones that were supposed to be bad, but they're actually, once you kind of take the time and you watch the movie, they're pretty good, man. It's a lot of talented writers and directors out here, man, that people don't have no idea about, man. And,
no, you see, and that's what I was talking to my guest earlier, man. Of course, I was telling him, as far as like the, I guess how we had talked about it, like the whole horror thing seemed to kind of like explode. And he had brought that up, and he was just like, man, there's like a resurgence, like everything just kind of exploded. And I was like, man, you know what? Like, I thought it was just me, because I mean, all this stuff's been happening for the past 15, 16 years, and we just jumped on it last year, and of course, for us, it's fun. It's new. I mean, we've been as far as like horror. Of course, we've been watching movies and doing all this other stuff, but on the podcast end, it's new to us, man. But it's yeah, man. I think there is like something here. I mean, you have brought up like the fact that all these stores are popping up horror shirts, man, and doing their thing. But I mean, I like it, man. I'm not
Everywhere,
gonna lie.
everywhere, bro. It's you still have people who are going to be iffy about it, but for the most part, if it's selling, it makes money, it makes sense, especially in the business, and it has blown up. Like I said years ago, that once you started, a lot of people who were talking about horror being dead and being forgotten about, and it's all about 80s and 90s horror. I get it, but when you can compete with Spider-Man on a weekly basis for the number one movie in the world, it
Yeah.
ain't nothing dead about that genre of horror's not dead, bro.
No, yeah, man. That's true.
It's definitely it's here alive and relevant as ever been. So it's a cool time, man. To be into this stuff. If you're into this stuff, it's cool. And like we said, here in the next few months, you'll have people who aren't as weird and freaky as we are, but they're
Yeah.
still, they like to do this stuff around this time of the year, around that time of the year, which is also cool. Whatever you're into, do your own thing. But the more the merrier, man. And it's big. I say it every year. Like every year, Halloween will get bigger and bigger. The month of October, it'll just keep getting bigger and bigger. I totally
No,
believe that.
that's true, man. And I was gonna tell you, I forgot there is another event happening here in San Antonio, man. I think it's in late July. I'm gonna try to find that flyer, but it's gonna be at another location here in town, man. So I'll try. I think I've showed it to you before, but I'll bring it up
Yeah,
again.
you probably have. Yeah, refresh
Yeah,
my memory and definitely show it to me again for sure.
yeah, but on that one, we'll see, man. Because I think they were gonna. I don't think they announced the guest. I think it was gonna be like somebody from the. I think it was somebody from Jason, bro. I don't know. Friday the
Really?
13th, man. Yeah,
Friday
like
the 13th?
I'm gonna have to see if it was because they're kind of dropping hints, but we'll see, man. I mean, nonetheless, bro, go there and check it out and see how it goes, man. Should be fun.
Oh, for sure. For sure, most definitely.
And bro, and as far as I mean, you brought up the whole movie thing, man. I mean, what are you thinking, man? You think these writers, directors got to call you to get you on there, bro? Put you on the film, put you on the
Man, they
screen,
would,
man.
they would, they would, they would have to be living in another world if they didn't, brother. I mean, they're missing out, man. But you know, it's me going the independent route, man. Just kind of like doing it on my own and trying to make some noise with it. I like that also. Just like my same approach with fighting, same like by myself. Just kind of doing it alone. A person or two here or there with you. But other than that, just kind of doing it by myself, man. I truly believe in myself and think, and know I can.
Oh
I
yeah,
kind of
dude.
wish that I was able to uh, have everything going to have like this research, the research that everybody else have, but it's this is not full time for me. I still got to fight to provide and do what I got to do. I have to fight to get to where I want to get to. So I
Oh
can't
yeah.
just I just can't do it full time, but. Once I'm able to, and once I'm able to kind of lock in and focus a lot more, I think I'll really do some damage out here for sure, bro.
No, yeah, bro. You see, and especially, I mean, you brought it up before, man. I mean, being not only a black man, but an athletic black man. I mean, like you said, dude. I mean, who's not gonna want a freaking slasher that can actually outrun, run motherfucker, people, dude. I mean, that's gonna be. I mean, that's got to be the most terrifying thing, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dude. Like, I'd be like, damn, I'd probably
I
kill
mean,
myself if I wanted to.
bro, and then you got to think about this. You got to think about this. It challenges a writer to be more creative.
Yeah,
Like this, like they don't have. My victims don't have time to sit and gather thoughts at a car. Like they kind of got to be actively moving. Like they gotta really be. They have to really be smart and strategic on how they're planning and what they're doing, and they can't just freak out like they want to because if they do, this guy will kill their ass in a drop of a
oh
dime. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
bro.
So it helps that writer be more creative on how his victims are gonna plot and get away and move around. And
Yep.
like I said, there's nothing more scary and violent than the killer that wants to kill you as bad as you want to get away. Like like you know what I mean. So like coming at you full speed and running, like it's a different ball game. Right? That slow paced walk and letting you trip over yourself and fall and oh my gosh and crawl while you're on the ground when you
You're
should
like,
get up and run. Like if you fall with me behind you, that's it.
yeah, totally.
You know,
Don't even look around, man.
yeah,
Shoot.
you don't have time to look around. You got to go. You got to get out of there. You got to
Man,
get out of there.
I'm intrigued, man. I'm gonna have to reach out to some writers, bro, and tell them like, you know what, man, because it's true, bro. I mean, there's so many things that would change because, like you said, like for one thing, I mean, you can't depend on that clumsy person because now it's like, it's gonna be obvious they're gonna die quick, or soon, It's just so it's gonna have to be somebody somebody that can outwit, the slasher, or somebody that can. I mean, I don't want to say outfight him because it's not a fight, but I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I mean,
I mean,
that's gonna be.
maybe in some situation, well, in some situation, you'll definitely have to, find a weakness quick, find something quick that's gonna either, if not kill him, you can't kill him, but
Yeah,
slow him down and stop him when you guys have a time to catch your breath and like rethink everything and think of the next move. But for the most part, like it ain't, you can't just chill and sit, by the car or upstairs in an extra room or wherever you are. You don't have that time to sit back, for 10, 15 minutes and think about what you're going to do or, trying to grasp what the hell is going on, what the hell's after us. Like, what is that? What was that? You don't
yeah,
have time for that. You can worry about that shit once once he's put down for good or you're actually out of that forest, that swamp, that wooded area, that graveyard, that house, whenever you're gone and, that and that beam's been put down, then you can kind of try to think about that. Or if not, like, everybody's going to die. So, I mean, we haven't seen it yet. Who knows? Like I said, Fear Street showed it a little bit, but not like how I would do it.
Oh no, you see, man. But let me ask you this, then, man. I mean, say if they give you a role and they were like, okay, you know what, you're gonna be super athletic, you're just gonna be out there. I mean, would you need a weapon?
It depend on my background. Like if I was Victor Crowley, I absolutely wouldn't.
Yeah,
Hatchet. If I was Hatchet Face, I absolutely wouldn't. He was so powerful that he can tear your limbs, like tear your limb from limb with his bare hands.
bro.
So if it was something like Victor Crowley, I wouldn't need a weapon. If I was just an athletic freak that just kind of snapped, and
Yeah,
but I'm human, I would. Because I'm not
yeah,
strong
man.
enough. Still not. I won't be strong enough to rip a human being in half. But I'm able to be able to of course strong, athletic, and able to can kill you with his bare hands. But it just takes too much time. We want the we want to
Right,
quick and
right.
brutal as possible. So I would definitely need a weapon. But it just all depends on like am I back from the dead? Am I supernatural? Am I possessed?
Yeah, that's true, man. You see, and that's where we'll leave it up to the writers, man. But yeah, I'll definitely have to come up with something creative because I mean, it's something that hasn't been seen. I mean, all the slashes out there. I mean, they're slow and methodical, and I think I told you a couple episodes back, or even before we started this, bro, how I like the fact that for me it was like the Mummy. Because that guy was slow as hell, dude. He'll still get their people, and it's kind of like Jason, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. They're slow, man.
Well,
They're kind of like,
the last Jason that was made was Friday the 13th remake
yeah,
'09. You
yeah,
know, like he wasn't walking.
yeah,
If you look at it, he wasn't. He had underground tunnels, which was really cool. He knew how to throw a knife and a hatchet, and he knew how to shoot a bow and arrow. And he was he would use those underground tunnels like it was nothing. So
yeah.
not only was he running and jogging to get to his victims, he also had an underground system to allow him to pop up any and everywhere he wanted to on that lake, which was even more terrifying. So yeah, he wasn't running at all. Michael Myers, he's gonna walk.
Yeah.
He's still gonna walk. I don't think we'll ever see a Michael that'll pick up a sprint or
Nah,
uh,
man.
besides you know what? Rob Zombie, part two,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
his Michael Myers move. I didn't see him running really, but he actually, he actually moved with some, he moved with some force, man. He was, coming to get him. He wasn't walking slowly, and most of them do.
yeah.
They walk
Forgot about
slowly.
that one too.
I'll get you. I'll catch you. But like I said, I've seen it done on Fear Street. With I forgot that killer's name, but I seen it done with him and Jason in '09. Like he ran through those tunnels, but you
Yeah.
know, other than that, like you're not seeing it really at all.
No, for sure. And, we'll see, man. I mean, like I said, I'm interested, man. I'm curious to see, I mean, the writers, directors out there. I mean, of course, we're gonna have a few, hopefully this weekend, that are gonna be jumping on.
What? I'm sorry.
No, as far as our guests coming up, I mean, I know we're talking to two writer directors, right, that are gonna be coming on soon.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll drop we'll drop a flyer to you guys. Me and Spider are posting in the group and just kind of let you guys know the date and the time of who we
Yeah.
have coming on. No special guests coming on, and yeah, we do have some. We were actually supposed to do John Saturday, but we'll reschedule that with him, and he's free all this month, so he should be good and okay with another day. But yeah, the Pumpkin Man, we'll
Yeah.
have those guys. We'll have those guys on. That movie drops September the 5th, so we're excited about that. And we also have another guest. She's a movie review content creator, and she's a huge horror fan as well. So we'll have her on sometime this week or weekend.
Oh, that's right, man. Yeah, you had told me about that, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
looking forward to that too, man. Because obviously, I mean, she does have a following, bro. But I mean, the better thing is she has content. She's putting herself out there doing reviews and yeah, bro. I mean, that's gonna be interesting, man. Because of course, I mean, when it comes to horror, it's there's no male or female. It's just a horror fan, right? So we'll get her
Right.
see who's her what we'll see what her go to movie is, man. Because I mean, we kind of talked about ours on the last episode, but.
Yeah. She's very interesting to me, man. I've been following her for a few weeks, and just kind of the first thing that popped out, to me was her content, her setup. What she was wearing, and how she was promoting that horror movie or whatever. Like she's not one of those girls that's out, half naked and doing all of this and doing all of that. Not knocking any of you if you're watching, but
No, but I
she
mean,
doesn't. She doesn't do that, man. She does. She has great content. She has over 4,000 followers, and she has very good content, and she's very creative on how she films and drops her content. So we're definitely looking forward to that, and having her on for sure.
no, yeah, bro, and of course, I mean, we don't have to take off our clothes either, right, to get content, bro. So we're good, man.
Nah, we don't. I don't think they want to see us right now.
That's
I'm
on it.
out of shape, man. So I'll just keep the mask on.
Yeah, there you go. I'll just leave
You
it on.
just keep your mask on too. You just keep your mask.
Man, you know what though, man? But I will say this, bro, because the Killer Clowns, of course, that's going to be happening here as well. I think that's going to be in September, man. I got to look at that date. I know I was looking at it earlier, so that's going to be another one that we're going to be, going to, man. I mean,
We'll be
here
at
in
that
San
one.
Antonio. I mean, that one's going to be hella fun, man. I mean, I love that freaking movie. I mean, I keep telling you forever. So for me, that's a treat, man. I'm gonna tell my kids and head out there and check it out too, man. They'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah, man. I know my he's a huge fan. It's one of his favorite movies. He can watch it every day, any
Oh
day.
yeah.
It don't matter what time it is. It don't matter who he's
Oh,
with.
bro.
But it's probably something. He probably can't watch it with you, Justin. But other than Justin, he'll watch it with anybody, and so we'll definitely be there in September just because that's Spider's favorite. And
Yeah.
check that out. So, yeah, that'd be dope. And I've never seen the movie, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. Sorry, guys, I'm getting some important messages coming through, but yeah, we're looking forward to that.
No, for sure, man. And of course, and I was gonna bring up the fact that I mean, we were gonna bring up, as far as like indie films, man. I mean, that's one of the things we had talked about. The closest I got, of course, I told you earlier, man. I had this one that I saw. It's from 2019. I overall I liked it. It's no Killer Clowns, but there was a lot of gore, man. And that's kind of one of the things I think I liked about Killer Clowns was the fact that it wasn't gory. I mean, there were some parts on there where you kind of like, man, back then you kind of cringe a little bit, but I mean it's funny as hell, dude. It just has a good storyline, and man, I mean, what's not to love about it, man? But I grew up with it, so it's always been my go-to, man.
See your blood, why not? And
Yeah.
Spider will definitely be dropping his favorite indie film of the week. I'll be dropping my favorite I'm sorry guys, my favorite international horror film, so not indie but a foreign horror film. So I'll give you my favorite one of the week, and he'll give you his favorite indie to go to, and we'll see if you guys have you guys check it out and see if you like it.
No, for sure, man. And real quick, man. I mean, I have been joining other groups, like I had told you, man. I mean, we have a group that I'm following through the page, but in the Philippines, I have one in Brazil, like 5 different countries, man. I mean, so we're out there, man. So like I told you, we might not be number one here in Texas, but we'll be number one somewhere, bro.
Somewhere, bro. That's actually a great idea. I just left the group today. It was addicted to horror movies too.
Yeah.
And cool. I made a post, asking about, kind of like, hey, guess what I'm watching, and it had a lot of hits and comments, and kind of asking people about what do they think about the Fear Streets and the Blackening. But I seen on some posts today, I kind of seen some bullying and some other stuff.
Yeah,
But,
bro.
one of this girl, she was a vampire, and she said, hey, thank you guys, just new to the group, and people were like, "Oh, who cares?" and this and that. And you had some people
Yeah,
defending
bro.
her, but it was
I've been
the mood
seeing
I
that.
was in. The mood I was in today, bro. I was like, I'm not even.
They're
Y'all
like,
bullying for no reason. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting out of the group, bro.
yeah, man. I've been seeing a lot of that too, man, and other groups. Just the fact that I mean, I don't know if people are just miserable or they're just
That's
trying to
what
be
it is.
funny. Yeah, man. It's just
That's
like,
what
dude,
it
like
is.
people are out there trying to be creative, and I'm like, dude, let it be, man. Like, I mean, who cares? It's like
Yeah, bro.
we got one life. Let's worry about ourselves and keep going, brother. Shoot.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, of course, I mean, I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean, of course, stuff like that, man. I personally don't want it, man. So they can have it, dude. But I mean, there's a couple of groups that I left myself just for the fact that the same thing, man. I mean, they were running it themselves, and I was posting interviews, and they kind of like they didn't accept them, or they just kind of deleted them, and I was like, that's fine, bro. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to share as far as our content, what we're doing, but people want to hate like that, dude, which is freaking ridiculous. Then go ahead, man.
Yeah, see this is a threat, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we just started, 300, a little over 300 followers, and we're not hitting like the group I left today. They had they had almost 500,000 followers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man, almost 500,000 followers, and you worried about a group with 300 people. Like it's insane. I think Tina said 2 weekends ago they added 15,000 in a weekend.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she said, "Look at this," and that group, and it's a private group as well, just like
Yeah.
ours. It's a private group, and they have almost 500,000 followers, and they added they had just 2 weeks ago they had 15,000 people join their private page in just 2 days. That's insane.
Yeah, bro. You see, and that's kind of the thing I've been seeing too, man. And a lot of it, like we had mentioned before, man. I mean, what we're doing is kind of different. I mean, it's us, it's our content, but at the same time, we're doing a little bit of everything. We're not just resharing stuff, and we're actually
Yeah,
getting
it's
our own content, our own episodes, our own interviews, and just throwing a few other things in the mix, But I mean, that's kind of what we wanted, man. We just wanted to be able to get our own stuff out there and share it with the world, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, Spotted, he ain't telling it all, but we eventually want to bring you guys our own movies, man. We we want to bring you guys our own short film, man. And like Spotted said, we're doing everything: coffee, snacks, shirts.
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
Coffee, shoot, man.
we're going places that you guys may can't go, and bring that content to you guys,
Yeah.
and 100 houses, conventions out of state. Whatever we can do, whatever we like, whatever we think you guys would love, we're doing that. So we're not trying to compete with a group of people sitting back and just talking about t-shirts and their favorite horror movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah. Yeah, you see, and the fact that we're actually, I mean, we've actually brought on not just guests, but also, guests, of course, but event coordinators, man. I mean, people that
Yeah.
are putting up events, I thought that was pretty cool, man. And so, we're going to keep that going.
Yep.
Writers, directors, actors.
Writer, director, talking about their movies, actual indie movies that they're putting out that has a lot of buzz in the indie scene, like Final Summer, especially Final Summer.
Yeah, bro.
Man, content creators who, they're just like us, just like me and Spot as well, and they love horror, so they have amazing setups at home, whether it's a crazy movie collection or a fantastic toy collection or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's all things horror, So if it has anything to do with horror and we like it and it's positive, shit, we bringing it to y'all. We're bringing it straight to you guys.
No, yeah, man, and of course, I mean, you're bringing up indie horror films, man. Of course, the one I told you about it was the Evil 3, That's the one about the insane asylum with Michael Myers, Jason, and Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger. Man. So that one's another indie film. I mean, there's plenty of them out there, man. So I mean,
You gotta send me the link. I want to see that. I want to see
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, bro. So that one should be fun, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to a bunch of them, dude. So of course, like you said, we're gonna be plugging in like indie films. You're gonna be doing international. We'll just keep plugging them in and throwing them out there, man. But of course, everybody that's been following us. I mean, of course, the final guys, Justin. We've got Vince. We got Mom. Horror Mom out there, man. We got
I heard Mama, man. Miss Patterson.
Man.
Shout out to Miss Patterson back in Alabama. Horror Mom. She's in Huntsville.
Heck yeah, brother. That's true, man. But yeah, everybody that's been following along and just joining the fun, man. I mean, it's gonna get better, man. And of course, the content keeps coming. But keep supporting, keep sending people to the page, to the group, on Twitter. I mean, we're under Coming Soon Podcast. We're on the Instagram, our website, of course, comingsoonpodcast.com. And man, everywhere wherever we can share it, man. I mean, we're throwing it out there.
Absolutely. And if you're a priest and you're in Central Texas, San Antonio, Austin, Bastrop, anywhere, San Marcos, I need an exorcist done tonight, man. Like, I'll drop, inbox me. I'll drop the address and let you know where I'm at. But I need an exorcist tonight, man. I need it. If you're a priest out there and you're watching the show, help me.
There you go, man. I didn't even think about that, man. We should tag a priest or something, man. We'll see, man. We'll get you some help, brother.
I need it.
Bro, but of course, man, I mean, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, my man. And real quick, bro, because you did bring this up, the last, these next 5 months, of course, July, August, September, October, November, man. It's about Jason. So, of course, you're rocking the shirt, rocking the mask.
Yep.
Good to go, brother.
Yeah. So I seen that floating around there on social media. So I thought that was really, really cool. And yeah, it's the initials. It spells out Jason. So yes, that's awesome. And just let you know that we're gonna turn up for real this one. 2023 Halloween's gonna be a banger, man. It's gonna be a banger.
I know, dude. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, dude. But of course, man. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up, bro?
Yeah, shout out to all the sponsors. Zagoni's Mask, I appreciate it. Get custom masks here soon for some short films that we're gonna be doing. Alamo Distilling.
Oh, you fell off it, man. You still there?
Sorry about that. I had a call.
There you go.
Yeah, all our sponsors, everybody, all our followers, everybody that's, so that's always rocking with the pod, rocking with the Coming Soon Podcast, rocking with me and Spada. The final guys, Alex, Chris, like you said, Justin, Mama Patterson, everybody that supports and is rocking with us. We appreciate you guys, and we only getting started. We just getting heated up.
Yes, sir.
We're starting to cook.
And for those out there, of course, we're still looking for sponsors. So if you're interested, man, hit us up. Let's get talking. We'll start sharing your product. Of course, we got all these gadgets where we can post your logo, your website. I mean, share your page. So of course, if you're out there, if you're a t-shirt company, if you're a mask creator, I mean, anything, man. So definitely hit us up. We'll get to work, man.
Absolutely.
So thank you, everybody. Once again, of course, Possessed, Braxton Smith over there. This is Spider Coming Soon Podcast. Till next time, follow up.
Peace.